Oh, I'm already recording. So on today's episode of Eating Fruit with the Trees, we have some watermelon. I've already been eating it because I was trying to make the video, but it was people in here being loud. So I was like, let me just eat and let them wrap this shit up, and then I'm gonna start. Now, my first thing to eat today is this. I really wanted pancakes though. Honestly, I really did want pancakes. I was really like, I should just make pancakes. But I didn't cave into my craving. What do I want to talk about today? I feel like I want to talk about so many things. First and foremost, I forgot that I freaking wrote a book. Like, I wrote this book. Crazy. And then my friend purchased the book today and reminded me that I had a book again for the third time this week. So yeah, check out my book on Amazon. Herbal recipe book, a book of spells, recipes, and potions for beginner witches, wizards, and everyday people. AKA, that's the long way of saying this book is for everyone. No matter what you do, you can get this book and use it. I'm ready to make a, part 2 of this book because I have I have new recipes that I've been playing with and creating and distributing, and I want to do like a part 2. Like it's like the sister book. It'll be the sister book to this book. So I guess I'll talk about detoxing because for some reason people have been like hitting me up about detoxing this past couple weeks. Somebody's always hitting me up about detoxing. Like, I don't detox as much as I should, but I feel like I naturally detox because I don't consume food until way in the afternoon. Like, this is my first time eating at 3 o'clock, and that's like every day. Fucked up my video. Anyway, naturally I'm detoxing like every day because every day I'm eating at this time. If you are detoxing your digestive system, you can use the herbs. Actually, it's in this book. I'll just reference this book. That's genius. The genius thing to do is reference the book that I wrote. The herbs that you can use for your digestive system. And these are the ones that I use personally because these are the ones that I have on hand. People are always telling me like, oh, what about this herb? What about this herb? Like, I use the herbs that I have. The ones that I have is wormwood, ginger root, star anise, turmeric, cinnamon, orange, and cloves. So I have a recipe here to create some digestive bitters. But other good herbs for your digestive system is marshmallow, wormwood, cascara sagrada. Those are the only ones I can really think of right now because that's the ones that's in my face. But yeah, if you want to do like an herbal flush recipe, herbal flush detox, you can create a decoction. Just research how to make a decoction, or just if you have my book already, just go to page 12 and it's on the decoction, how to make decoctions and what they are. You can create your own herbal flush detox, and I think the key to doing detoxes is like making like a regimen for it. So you can just do one, like those detoxes you buy in the store, it's like, oh, one-time use, but that shit is just like mostly chemicals and bullshit herbs, not natural. If you're gonna make your own, you make yourself a concoction or a decoction, and you put yourself on a regimen. So you do like a 3-day detox. So I'm gonna do 3 days. I'm not gonna consume any solid foods. I'm just gonna do this detox with these herbs and maybe eat some fruits. Whatever you're capable of doing, you do that. I think the easiest one to do is like a 3-day one, or even a 24-hour one. Like, you know, prepare yourself today and then get everything ready, and then tomorrow just go 24 hours and flush. And yeah, how many times a day do you drink it? That's up to how strong you make it and what herbs you're using. So this is all about doing your research. Drink your decoction tea. Like, if I was to make one, I would probably consume it like up to 5 times in one day. Call that a detox. I think the biggest detox of them all is just fasting. I think fasting is like, it's the easiest. You don't really need anything to fast. You could just fast. You could just drink some water and fast. This is like the most free or semi-free, because water is obviously not free. Should be, but it's not. Very debatable. You don't need to buy anything special. You don't need to do anything special. You just, you know, do a little bit of research on what kind of fast you want to do. If you want to do a water fast, if you want to do a fruit fast, you go ahead and you just do a fasting for 2-3 days. I would do minimum 3 days if I'm going to do any fasting. The hardest thing about fasting is your craving. You'll all of a sudden start craving shit that you haven't eaten in forever, that don't make no sense. That's why I always say do some meditations with fasting, do some praying with fasting, and grounding and intentional and mindful while you fast, because your mind is going to play tricks on you. Your mind is tricky, and it will play tricks on you while you're trying to fast and while you're trying to get your body together.
The whole shit is in your head. This whole shit is in your head. The whole existence of the universe is in your head, especially your cravings. Your cravings are also in your head. They're not real.
All of a sudden, like, you could have a busy day, right? You can have a really busy day. Like, let's say you're planning an event and you have all this shit that you need to do, and you get up, you're going this place, you're going that place, you're meeting this person, you have this meeting, you have that meeting, you're doing a whole bunch of shit, and then you realize it's like 8:30 p.m. and you realize, like, damn, I didn't eat nothing all day. You literally are fasting just unintentionally. But when you are intentionally fasting, when you're preparing for your fast and you plan it, all of a sudden you're starving at like 8 a.m. like starving, and by 10:30 you have these crazy cravings that you've never had before. This shit is all in our heads. Like, it's literally not even real. None of this shit is real. Anyway, so that's fasting. You need to have some willpower to do it, and I don't always have the willpower to do it, but actually, I fucking naturally fast every single day. Every day I don't eat until like way late in the afternoon. So I do intermittent fasting every single day. But if you're a person that eats 3 times a day, and at least 2 of those meals you're eating meat, you definitely need a detox. You definitely need to learn how to live light, be light, eat light, think light, walk light, reflect light. Just be a little bit lighter, because you don't need to eat 3 times a day. It's definitely unnecessary. You're not gonna fucking die, okay? Relax. Don't eat that much food. Well, people call it juice cleanse, juice detox, whatever. It's all serving the same purpose, right? You're juicing, you get some intentional fruits, so be intentional with the fruits that you get. Don't get anything random. So just think about the benefits that you're looking to have. Be intentional. If you want to do something specific, you get the fruits for that specific body part.
And yeah, I need to cut my toenails. Damn, my toenail long as hell.
Yeah, people have this misconception because of the marketing world that you have to buy a detox. Like, I've had so many people reach out to me like, oh, what kind of detox can you sell me? And I can't sell you anything, honestly. The only thing I can tell you what to do your own detox. Like, do your own thing. Like, I'm the queen of DIY, and I'm the queen of do it yourself. So I think that you should be able to learn how to do it and do it yourself. That's how you heal yourself. No one can heal you. You have to heal yourself. DIY, do it yourself. I'm really not much of a people person. I don't really like people that much. And so, like, I don't want to have to deal with people for long periods of time. So I'm not like a doctor. Like, I want you to keep coming back to the doctor's office every couple weeks. Like, it doesn't benefit me. It actually drains me, stresses me out. And I don't want to keep talking to you or seeing you often. I would love you to learn how to do these things and then go out into the universe and do it on your own. And I'm here for questions, but I don't want to keep seeing you over and over again. I want you to learn, do it yourself. About water fasting. Did I talk about water fasting? Yeah, water fasting. So intentional, always bring water, of course, and be intentional with how much water you're going to drink a day. So don't go into it as saying, oh, I'm going to do a water fast, and then you have like 1 cup of water all day and you're like about to pass away because you feel like you're withdrawing your body from something. Make sure you're intentional. Make sure you plan out your waters. I talked about before, like, planning it. Planning is very important. You plan, it makes things easier for you. You have a schedule, you have exactly what you're going to do, and you don't feel like you're withdrawing yourself, and you don't feel like you're lacking anything. You feel like you're filling up your day with different things. It's abundant, and you're always doing something instead of sitting around letting your mind tell you that you're craving fried pork chops and you haven't had fried pork chops since you was like 10. Yeah, you're actually filling that time up with consuming better things or doing different things, like being mindful. That's all I got for you today. Go on Amazon and buy my book. It's a good one. We got some magical spells here: lucid dreaming, love spells, money spells. We have eczema care, cold sores, mosquito repellent, womb wellness. I got like a bunch of yoni steam recipes in here. Some hair growth oil, detox, baths. All the herbal things is in this book. This is the contents I'm reading right now. But yeah, go get the book. It's on Amazon. I'm gonna add the link below so you guys can just click it and get it. The link is also in my Instagram. And see you guys next time.